Hey guys, so this is the first video I'm recording first vlog I'm recording since I've been at school. And it is November 7th. So I've been here for a while, which also means that I've been out of the relationship I was in over the summer for a while. And I know I talk about about that a lot on Twitter and on my streams and stuff. So a lot of people were asking me about the breakup and what happened exactly, because a lot of people knew that it was pretty not a fun experience. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell you really quick how it was and what went down, and I finally feel like I can talk about it. And this is kind of just to help anybody else who is going through a breakup. Mine definitely could have been worse. We weren't together for that long, but I'm just gonna tell the story, and hopefully that can help people or just inform you about what was going on during that time of my life and during those times when I was streaming and all that. So the relationship as a whole was pretty interesting. It started pretty fast, although we had known each other for a while before. We weren't actively interested in each other for that long before we started dating. We should have been more clear about what we each wanted from the relationship, and we weren't. So as the time went on, it was obvious that we expected different things from each other. And although I wanted to try to make it work and try to do whatever I could to make it so that we wouldn't have to break up, it just wasn't working. And he was very unhappy with the situation, as was I. I was unhappy, but he wasn't really willing to make it work or willing to try to make it work. So every time I tried to talk to him, I couldn't talk to him over text or on the phone about anything that was bothering me, because he would just choose not to answer. When we were in person, it was like every time we were in person, I would have to bring something up because it was like really stupid little things, but I had to bring them up because they were bothering me, and he wasn't willing to talk about it over text or on the phone. So then it kind of just ruined the times that we were together, because I had to bring up these things that were bothering me, and I wasn't just gonna let it continue to be a problem or to let it bother me if I thought that I could communicate and try to fix it and try to figure out what was going on. But he was very unwilling to make that work. So toward the end, it was actually the day before he broke up with me, I went to my friend's mom's apartment, and he ended up going, and he walked in and basically acted like I didn't exist and like I wasn't even there. He very much ignored my presence, and that hurt a lot, and I left soon after, because we were dating. You don't treat your girlfriend or boyfriend like that. Whether you think you're gonna break up with them or not, you either do it or you at least acknowledge their presence. So I left, and it actually turns out that I found this out later, that my friend whose apartment we were at, when he went out to go get my ex, he told him that I was gonna break up with him and that he should break up with me before I broke up with him, which wasn't even the case. I wasn't even going to break up with him because I really liked him a lot and I wanted things to work out. But he thought that my friend was telling the truth, that I was gonna break up with him. That wasn't the only reason he broke up with me the next day, but so after I left, he didn't text me or anything. The next day I texted him and was like, so is something wrong that I should know about? And he was like, it's more like what's not wrong at this point. And I was just like, okay, what's the deal? And I knew a lot was wrong, but I wanted to like ask him about it and see what the heck, you know, he wanted to say, he was gonna say, like as in specifics and stuff. So I asked him, and he didn't really like, I don't know, he just said that we weren't in a healthy relationship and all this stuff. So what killed me was that I was so willing to change what I was expecting, change what I wanted, all for him. Expect less, like change the way I acted and do all this stuff for him. And he wasn't willing to do anything for me, basically. So that sucked. And, I know now that no one should do that. That is a horrible, horrible decision to make. Don't ever try to change yourself for somebody, especially if they're putting in zero effort and you're putting in all the effort and it's still not working. Looking back, it wouldn't have worked. I really wanted it to work at least till school started to see, if distance would do anything better or worse, but it didn't get to that point. And the worst part actually is that he broke up with me over Snapchat message. So not even a phone call, not in person, nothing. It was over Snapchat. Like not even like it was insane, very hurtful. He was very mean about it. I kept saying like, give me another chance, or give me this long, or give me another week or whatever, and he was just like, nah, I've made up my mind, like this isn't working, and whatever. And he also said we have all these problems and they should only take like 10 minutes to figure out, but they're taking days and they keep coming up. And I was like, that is not my fault, because I have been trying to fix these problems and you have been doing nothing but ignoring me and ignoring them. So yeah, everything was just very hurtful. It sucked because like at first he was like, he was very interested, very caring and all this stuff, but it wasn't long till that changed. And I don't know if it was because we were in a relationship that he felt he didn't have to try as hard as he did before. I don't know, but I'm kind of sad because I don't talk to him anymore. A few weeks into school, I just, he was making me feel horrible, and, talking to him wasn't helping me. As many of you know, I don't like where I go to school, and it wasn't helping that I was talking to him and making myself feel worse. So I stopped talking to him probably the second or third week of school, and haven't talked to him since. And that kind of sucks because I really wanted to stay friends with him. We were really good friends for the short time that we knew each other, and we've got along so well as friends. But that doesn't always mean that like a relationship will work between two people, which I definitely learned the hard way. And it's hard. But after months of reflecting and thinking about it, at the time it hurt a lot. It really made coming back to school worse and everything like that. But this time that I've had since then, even if you think that you're not going to get over something, or if something is all you think about, it just takes time. And I know that sucks, and I know that time isn't easily spent in distress or in pain, but it's time is the only thing really that can get people through stuff. And when things happen, when bad things happen, just think about the future and think about if it's something like this, if it's something like a relationship, just think like in a few months or weeks even, maybe, or even if it's like a year, time will start to heal your pain, take it away. There's always other things to look forward to. So that was it. That wasn't the full story in detail, but if I was to tell this full story in detail, that would probably take at least an hour. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll be getting some gaming videos out soon because I'm getting a new laptop next weekend. So I'll finally be able to use my Elgato with it, because the laptop right now that I have right now isn't strong enough anymore. Doesn't really work that well. So yeah, but look forward to that, and just request any other videos you want me to do, or any other vlogs you want me to do, or things that you want me to talk about. So thanks for watching as always, guys. I love you, and yeah, that's it. Bye.